I'm just getting out here in the woods to look for the lost Ridgefield Silver Mine. But it's a lost mine, and even the road is named Lost Mine Road. So hopefully with Lidar we can get out here and find something. The MineDAT page did confirm that in the 70s someone did find some prospect pits out here, but they've been basically lost ever since, and I think people have gone looking for them but haven't really turned anything up. Alright, I definitely found it here. This is, well, the shaft actually is filled with leaves. Alright, so I definitely found the Ridgefield mine, and using Lidar I literally walked right to it. It was the first target that I had on my map to go look at, and here we are. Look at the crystals. Pretty good looking rock. So this is an old silver mine. We don't know when it dates to. I mean, it could be Revolutionary War, which is roughly the date of the Wilton silver mine, which is just across that way. Let's see if it goes. No, just a ledge. I mean, I immediately walked right to this one because this was the closest Lidar coordinate to the parking lot. So I'm gonna go out and look for the other ones before it gets dark. But this was definitely a good find. There would be no possible way I'd find this without Lidar. And even on MineDAT, there were people that said, you know, we went out and looked for it, couldn't find anything. I immediately walked to this. It's like maybe 6:15. I got here at 6 o'clock, walked right to it. So this is a pretty good find. I'd like to spend more time looking over this tailings pile, but I want to go and find the other prospect pits. So I'm going to head out and look at some more of my targets. The best thing about Lidar, it doesn't even need to be light. All I'm doing is just checking off coordinates on my phone. It could be pitch black, and I'm just going out and confirming that these sites are either mines, prospect pits, or just, you know, sometimes it could be like a tree that fell over and left a big root ball and a crater. So we're just going to go and check off each and every one, and we'll see if we find any more mines. But this is already a great find. All right, so here's what I'm talking about with the Lidar anomalies being deceiving. So here's one of my targets, and it's just a down tree. So you can see it left a trench and a mound. And that on Lidar, as small as it is, does show up, and it is very deceiving. It does very much look like a prospect pit. So it's really hard to tell, but it kind of looks like there might be a vein that was prospected in this hill. You could see like the flat kind of surface there. That could be like a fault, and I mean, it could be. It's getting a little dark, but I'm going to keep going and look for the rest of my Lidar coordinates. All right, so this coordinate is definitely nothing. It's just a very large rock. It looked like it could have been a mound. And we got another tree stump. Okay, we can cross that one off the list. But it's good that at least I'm finding them. And our last point is this very large rock. So again, I had a feeling that a lot of these wouldn't be anything, but since they're close together, I just automatically check them out. It only takes a few seconds to walk, you know, 100 feet to go look at something, and when it's this dark, you really can't see anything. So you need to just go to your checkpoints and check them off the list. And that's the best way to find stuff. So I'm gonna head back now. I'm really glad that I found the one mine, but if the MineDAT page is to be believed, there's still 2 other shafts somewheres out here just waiting to be found. So maybe I'll come back another day and see what we can find.